The views and opinions expressed by the Real Teachers of Atlanta, LLC, are those of the podcasters and do not necessarily reflect the official policy, position, ideologies, or standards of any school district in any county in the United States. Any content provided by our podcasters, guests, and callers are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, institutions affiliated with the local government, individuals, or anyone or anything. The podcast and all affiliated with the Real Teachers of Atlanta, LLC, are used for entertainment purposes only.
Yep. All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Real Teachers of Atlanta. I hope you guys are doing well. Remember to like and subscribe on all of our social media platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Let's go. What are we talking about?
Teacher appreciation. Yes. Teacher appreciation. We love that time of the school year.
Yes.
But I do feel like there are some definite rules, some do's and don'ts that need to be followed. I am very, very strongly opinionated when it comes to that one because I hate it. I like it, but I hate it. So I love teacher appreciation. First of all, I have some I'll start with the broader thing here. So I love teacher appreciation when it comes to the idea of it, wanting to just say a thank you to teachers for the work that we do, right? Not everybody feels like our work is thankworthy, but I appreciate just being considered, right? We feel like we have a day for everybody: secretaries, administrators, police officers. There's a day for everything. There's a day for pet moms and all that. So there's a day for teachers. There's a week, but then we have a day. But I hate it because gifts are often, especially from either other educators or administrators, are so thoughtless, in my opinion. It happens a lot. A lot of teachers complain about it. And it's just I would almost rather not get a gift at all and just send me a thank you email and let's just call it done. That's my stance on it.
Well, what are some of the gifts that you all have received for teacher appreciation?
I love this.
Well, first of all, let me just say I used to work at the private school, and the gifts were phenomenal.
From who?
Students.
Sure.
Students really Christmas, teachers appreciation. They were very big on gifts. Came to the public school. Don't worry about it.
So I was
in total shock.
Right. You start. Okay. So let's talk.
I got one bag. I probably got, as I can remember, I probably got, I wouldn't say it was a bad gift, but I don't know. My mother gave me a $5 gift card from Chick-fil-A. That was probably the only little low gift that I got from.
Okay.
Not sure why, but
yeah,
I got it.
I agree.
Other than that,
I don't know. So what I noticed, for me at least, elementary school. So when I was teaching elementary school, those gifts were super cool. The kid, you got 35 of whatever, right? You always were considered, and the kids did it. The parents were all into it. Now when I got to middle school, I do feel like it dwindled down. Now I did get, and I don't want it to come across you should be getting me a gift, because I don't think that that's the case, right? I don't think that there should be an expectation that I don't want parents to feel like they're required to do it. I don't feel like that's the case. But if you have a really great teacher, or your child has made this super good connection or a tight connection, or you have a teacher that's just supporting your student in a phenomenal way, you want to kind of go a little bit further for them, So, but I feel like once you get to middle and high school, you don't see that type of you don't see that stuff. But I feel like the kids give the best gifts. Parents give decent gifts. It's cool. I feel like it's the districts and the administrators themselves who give trash gifts. Personally,
again, I gotta disagree, because I've gotten coach
from the private school or public school.
Of course, the private school.
Wow. There's a difference.
From my AP, I received coach boots. Although there was for Christmas, that wasn't teacher appreciation, but
let's do a teacher appreciation.
I'm just saying they've bought we've gotten dinner
what?
Yes, so when we're talking about
Wow.
gifts and stuff. Like, I'm telling you, for me to come into the public school system with gifts and everything, it was a total shock, because I'm coming from a place where we getting Coach purses, not Coach Wallace. I'm sorry, Coach
Mm-hmm.
Wallace, Coach shoes, taken out to dinner, or a parent barbecuing for us. Like, that was, a big deal.
I mean, I'm
That's
glad that you've had that experience. I have not. I'm not had that
But the
experience.
coach stuff was for Christmas, but they did do dinner or have a parent barbecue for us, or stuff like that, which was cool.
But that sounds like parent involvement, parent
Of course.
support, engagement, and administrators who are like, I see you, and I want you to know I appreciate you, and I made room in the budget just for this for you because
Well,
it's that important.
or I don't pay you enough.
That either way, however you want to spin it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, because I always do this one, the melted snowman.
Okay, let's
I
pause.
hate the melted snowman. I
I
meant
never
to bring
received.
my roll of toilet
Let me
paper
put this
because you're
disclaimer
on
out
a
there.
roll. Huh?
I
Yeah.
never received a melted
Girl,
snowman. Have no idea what it is.
listen, I've gotten the cute little toilet paper roll. You're on a roll. Gotten the melted snowman. I've gotten the
Girl, why are you
$100
looking
grand.
so perplexed?
Huh?
Why are you looking so perplexed?
No, I'm just thinking about who I'm gonna have for lunch tomorrow. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, not a melted
Well,
snowman.
it sounds like I'm gonna be quite honest. It sounds like was it like a Christmas thing, Rose? It sounds
If it's a melted snowman,
it
that
was
sounds like a
a
Christmas thing.
No, it was not Christmas.
it was
It
Christmas.
pissed me off so bad that I remember exactly what it was.
You got that
Because
for a teacher's appreciation, a melted snowman?
yeah, he was a pint sized melted snowman.
I mean, it sounds creative. I'm not gonna lie.
What about the bag of air?
I don't
Y'all
know. Now
not seen that? So
that's
they
not. I
they
don't know.
take a Ziploc bag and they write a little note on it and they fill it with just a Ziploc bag and there's literally air in it. And they zip up the air and the note says, "This is full of love and well wishes."
I've never. I don't
Girl,
know.
yes.
These gifts, I have no clue.
Oh yeah. I've never received that one. I've heard about that one. I have seen it and I've seen teachers go on social media and truly complain about it. Like, it's bad.
Some schools, at different schools, like I have a cousin who's a teacher, and she says that they do like jeans on Friday. That's a gift for teachers.
That's not a gift.
Appreciation. But yeah, it
That's
kind
something
of
you
is.
should
She was
have
saying that
anyway.
they appreciate her, so
That's
she
not a
can
gift.
work.
That's
You know what
not
would
a
be a
gift.
good, I don't feel like that's a gift either, but I think a good teacher's appreciation would be to give me the day off. You want to,
So there
let's
is
just
a
start
district
that.
that does that.
Or half a day.
There's a
Or
district that does that. That lets you get like a what is it called? It's like a class. They call it. They have a cute little. Oh my gosh! I was actually just reading about it. It's like a cute little. There's a how they have the little cute name, but there's a cute little name for it, and it's similar to like a get out of jail free card basically, but it's a cute little card they get, and they get to leave early.
Oh, okay.
Or they get to or there's like one that they have a little pass, and they can skip a PD day. Like instead of going in for a PD day, they can just stay home, but they still get credit like they were there because they have this little card. Now that's a gift. I agree. That's a gift.
That's a really good. That's a really good gift.
Yeah, duty free lunches. If your school normally has like where teachers have to work during lunch, because I also feel like that's a whole other topic, but
Right.
not having like if you have a duty, like if that's a normal practice to then not have a duty, that I feel like that would be like just let me eat my lunch in peace. That's cool. Yeah, that's a gift. But the $100 grand, like I know and then the note of like, oh, I know we don't pay you enough, but here's a candy bar to tell you how much you're worth.
No, you really had some bad gifts.
Oh,
Yeah.
First of
Some
all,
bad
these are not
experience.
just my gifts. Please know that teachers across the U.S. complain about these gifts, and they are livid and they are over it because I think the bigger thing, like for me with teacher appreciation, is almost like Mother's Day, right? Things I would love for Mother's Day are like, leave me alone. I don't want to wash any clothes. I don't want to cook anything. I don't want to be responsible for anything. Just give me like 3 hours. Let me go to sleep for 3 hours. That's a gift to me. If that's
Don't you do that already, Rose?
no,
Oh, okay.
you heard about my weekend. You know I've been on the move since Friday, but I just feel like just like uninterrupted time would be nice. You know, if you're normally busy every day, have somebody deliver just something that is what I would appreciate. And I also think it's about like knowing your staff too. Like when it comes down to teachers, know your staff. But I think that requires administrators and leaders of your school to like interact with you beyond classroom observations, which apparently is a thing because a lot of teachers don't have that either, where their administrators are like, not, we don't have to be besties, but just acknowledge I'm a person and let's have some sort of like, just get to know me enough to surface level. My favorite color is pink. Don't bring me something blue and be like, I know it's your favorite color. It's not though,
Right.
So
Well, I think we talk about a lot of times about, gifts. Like I said, if you're gonna bring a teacher a gift card, especially to some place like Chick-fil-A, make sure she can at least get the whole lunch. So maybe like $10 to make sure she
yeah,
gets the whole lunch. But my the most memorable gifts, like I received some nice things, but those ones that really stay vested with me are the ones that the students give when it's a simple note to say you matter to me, or
yes,
you've made a difference to me. Like those, those are sentimental. I'm a
I
person of
agree.
that, like words. So those are the things that kind of stick with me when it comes to teacher appreciation.
I agree with that. And I think some of the best, like I still, I keep my rocks. I still have all the notes that students have given me throughout the years. Like I keep them because they do mean it's their handwriting. When I read them, I can remember the moments that they're talking about. And I do think that they mean more than some of the gifts I've gotten. Probably most of the gifts I've gotten from administrators. But I do think that students give better gifts because they've built a better relationship with you.
Yeah, I agree. Some of the best teacher appreciation gifts that I've received from students are like the handwritten notes where they say, I remember when you allowed me to just take a walk because, I needed a break. Or I remember that time you told me that story or told the class a story about whatever. And, during times where I'm thinking, okay, the kids aren't listening, but they really are. So those moments are really nice for teacher appreciation.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are really fun.
So y'all know I
We all,
love to post. I did put this question out on Facebook about ideas for teacher appreciation. And I got some funny responses, I think. And one of those responses that someone said was that they should get like alcohol, like, or gift cards to like the liquor store, Chick-fil-A, gift cards to like food places, gas cards.
Mm-hmm.
I received a bottle of wine before from one of
Same.
my parents, not from the student, but the dad actually brought the
Yeah.
bottle of wine to school.
Do you
So
feel like it's inappropriate to do that?
no,
I don't either. I don't feel like it's
um,
bad to do that.
no, it wasn't like it was out. It was nicely wrapped. No one knew what it was. So
Nice.
I don't think it was. I don't think that it was distasteful, but to each his own. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think I would mind I don't mind stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
What's the best thing you've ever gotten, Joy?
From who?
From
Like
from a student and then from admin.
Nala wants in the conversation.
Let her come.
Look at Joy. Come in, Nala.
Mm-mm.
Go ahead, Joy. I'm gonna mute myself for a
From
second.
so let's see. Okay, so from a student, like I said, the handwritten notes are always really sweet. I've received paintings from students.
Oh wow, that's cute.
So as far as from admin, I did have an administrator. I don't really do a lot of like dairy and things like that. Like I'm real picky about my desserts. So she came by and she was like, Joya, I don't really know what you like to what you really like to eat, but I know there are certain things you don't eat. So here is she got me like a vegan cupcake or something, and it was not cheap because
They are not.
those
Yeah.
are more expensive. So I thought that was really nice of her to do. And that was actually last year. So yeah, that was really sweet of her to do.
Yeah, I like that idea. I think you bring up a good point because I know there's been times when dietary restrictions or needs, though they are known, are not considered, and then we just end up like unable to participate.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that, like I know, like I know sometimes, like I know it can be expensive, but like it's not that expensive. It's not so expensive that you can't include just enough for like a couple people or or a handful of people. Like it's sometimes like for real, like you can get a little bit creative.
Yeah, she went out of her way to go and do that because everyone else had, the plain desserts, and then she had to go somewhere else to actually find the one for me. So, because normally what had happened was, whenever they would have desserts, I would just say, okay, and I just wouldn't participate or I just wouldn't go to the social. And so she kind of noticed that I wasn't coming around. So she was like, you know what, let me get that for you. And she was just really sweet about that. So that was super nice.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, that was
and,
very thoughtful.
That
you know,
was. It was. I think that that's cool. I just think it's
yeah.
sad that people don't often get that. Everybody doesn't get that because I feel like even you saying it, like you're smiling about it, and like okay, and you when you think about it, your reflection is positive versus like you put a water bottle in my mailbox and it was like go team, and I just that's not
Bro,
it. What?
that concept. Now I'm not trying to be funny. And I say this every single time you bring up
I
this.
hated that. I just felt like it was so.
It sounds like it's really creative, like the
It's
snowman
not.
melt
It's a
and you put it in a bottle.
It's not. That doesn't. I'm not appreciative. Listen.
It's
This
cute.
is why it's not cute. This is why, and I'm so serious. When we talk about, think about the things that we're saying were good, were positive. They were thoughtful. They were well thought out, and they were considerate of their recipient. You went to the dollar store, you bought a water bottle, you put some balloon ribbon on the top, and then you said, put one, give one to everybody. Here's your melted snowman. It's spring now.
Well,
It's so, and I think that that's what gets me because I feel the same way about like giving teachers a school supply for teacher appreciation, and I'm like, who is this for? Who is it for? Because that's a school supply. It's for my class. It's not a gift for me.
And that goes back to when we were talking about a couple of weeks ago how teachers don't have a regular life. It's like we are just teachers all the time.
Right.
So with Ty getting the wine for teacher appreciation, it shows that she is a person outside of teaching.
And that it's okay to acknowledge that person
She's an adult.
exists.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's not doing any type of hard drug or narcotic.
And she's a grown person. Like I think.
Well, the parents knew, hey, she
working.
She so
yeah, but I think that that's the miss. And I'm being so serious. I think that is what the miss is that when it comes down to like really giving a gift that people can that teachers will receive as a gift and not look at it and go thanks,
right,
it's not a hard concept. You know, you got a vegan cupcake. That was acknowledging who you were. Ty, I got Coach Boots. Me, even when the kids give me rocks.
I mean, again, that was for Christmas.
No, I mean,
you gotta
but still,
remember.
even
You gotta remember, this is a smaller
I'm okay with
school.
that.
So I mean, you can't be at the public school system, and you probably got what, about
57
30,
million
40
students.
teachers, and the principal handing out, coach.
Bags,
I mean, it was
right.
coach, so I mean, it was. I guess the relationship that my AP at that time we had was very, we were friends,
Yeah.
and so
I like
and so
That's dope.
yes.
Okay, so what about, even if it's not a gift card, what if it's a cost thing, right? Because I know that there are schools that are just really large, and if you have admin who are trying to come together and you're budgeting this thing out, I can totally respect all of that. I like your idea of just having a cookout. What's wrong with that? Like, hey, we'll just cater some lunch. You can get to
Let
pick.
the teachers have free.
Yeah,
Be out.
that's cool because I feel like, again, it's all about the thought. You know what I mean? Like duty free lunch, okay, or you can skip out when buses are called. You can go to, like, or a special parking spot, like, or hey, anything to just let you, like, there's things that I feel like are definitely on this is not what you should give somebody for a teacher appreciation. And I think that your gift should be thoughtful. And I don't think that Jeans passes are on a list for good teacher appreciation gifts.
Well, I think we have it in the can. Teacher appreciation, parents.
No free jean day.
It's not a gift. I mean, I'm gonna wear my jeans, but it is not a gift. I'm so sorry.
No $5 gift cards.
Yes, can I get the whole meal? If I can't get but the side, it's not a gift.
God, no. Please make sure you like and subscribe on all platforms. Just hit that like button. It really would help out the algorithm and us as well, because we're teachers and we are awesome.
Yes.
So, all right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.